Hello, this is Roland, Cisco Switzerland. Today I would like to show you the Zoom app on Cisco video devices. So there is a lot to cover. I must say I'm kind of excited to see what all is possible with the Zoom application as it is still in beta. I would like to show you the guest mode only. We have two different modes. We have the registered mode and we have the guest mode. Registered means the Zoom application is registered to the Zoom environment as well. And the guest mode means that it is the Zoom application sitting on the Cisco video devices, but it is not actively registered when there is no video call into the Zoom world. Let's start with the basics. There is different options to join a Zoom meeting. One is the join button. The join button I have configured on my dual screen device I have as a reference here. So I'll just join from the device right away and I'll make sure that I mute. And there we go. So the other option is to join via the ad hoc join button. So I enter the meeting ID, which is, and the passcode. And then I'm joining the meeting. I'll add a few more now. So we have joined from multiple devices. We have our friend Baby Yoda. We have Panda with us. We have a little tiger. And we have Polly, a little polar bear, joining us as well. Let's have a look at the layouts. We open the menu here. We go to View. And we can see that we have basically a speaker view. We have a thumbnail view. We have a gallery view. And we have the multi-speaker view. We can also show the non-video participants. That's here as well. I joined the call also from my iPad without having the video turned on. So that's why I'm showing up here as well. And I can also say like I want to hide my self view. So I'm going to put the self view as well. So basically I'm the tiger here, but I don't need to see myself and I also don't need to see non-video participants. So that was the view on the single screen device with touchscreen included. We can also show the same on the dual screen device with the touch control. So let's have a look at the views here. One of the cool things is you can change the view on each screen separately. So we have the gallery view, which is on at the moment. We can change it to the speaker view. So the tiger is the last active speaker. We can change it to a thumbnail, gallery, multi-speaker, or we can show the self view here as well. Okay, let's go back to the gallery. Let's go back to the display overview. We can also see, okay, we have similar options for the second screen. We don't have all of them. So we can basically go to the gallery view. So the participants are spread across the two screens. We can go to the multi-speaker view, or we can also have the self view on the second screen. Let's go to the gallery view. Let's go back. We can also here say like show non-video participants. So this is me again with the iPad. I joined without having the camera turned on. I would like to hide that for a better user experience. And my self view I also don't want to show because I know how I look like, so that's not necessary. So we have on both screens now gallery and can go back here as well. So the mode we are in is the guest mode. So we can join as guests only, but we can be made hosts or co-hosts. So let me quickly do that now. I'll make the devices I joined in guest mode host or co-host. So I go to the device, participants. I know one of the guys here is this one. I make it co-host. So we are all co-hosts now. let's have a look at what other options we have. So we can also have a look at who the participants are in the call. So we can see what the name is, and if they're a host or co-host, we can mute or unmute, and we can also like ask to start the video chat and these kind of things. But the same we also have on the dual screen device. We can also like have now co-host rights, so we can do all this. Let's close this one here again, and more also the options for chat messages to be shown on the TV. So we see not only the notifications on the TV, but also the full chat. Basically quite cool as well. Remove this and close this again. What else do we have? We can record the reactions. They can also be animated. Let's say we have a laughing emoji, then we see, or sorry, crying emoji, we see that as well. And transcripts, focus modes, breakout rooms. So that's all there, all very impressive. We can actually also see what kind of device they joined from. I click on the co-host, which is my dual screen device, and I can also go ahead and chat and also like request camera control. So I can ask to remotely control the camera. I go ahead and approve that camera control, and now I can go ahead and change the settings of the camera. I can move it around, can move it up and down or in and out. So this is something I remember from like the Cisco world, and it's very nice to see this also in here. So like give up camera control. We also have captions. Let's quickly turn on the captions. So that would be this one here, captions. So we can also say like, okay, to show captions, to show the full transcript of what's going on. I accept it also here. And I can choose the language it should be translated to. So that's all working. I have all microphones muted just to prevent anything bad from happening, but I can also like go ahead and remove the captions. I can also turn on the recording. So when I go to more, I can record the call.
Recording in progress.
So everybody is being informed that the call is being recorded. I can do that as well. And I also get a notification here, and I can stop the recording, of course, again.
Recording stopped.
Show reactions on the device. So I can go ahead and say, I love this video, for example, then the others see the reactions on the device. I can do breakout rooms, focus mode. So there's a lot of settings I can do on the device itself. So it's basically the full Zoom application I have available here. I guess it feels like a native Zoom room. Something I can also do is Whiteboard. So let's open a Whiteboard. Whiteboard starting here. So I can go ahead and open the Whiteboard. I see here who can see what I share. I guess everybody can see my Whiteboard. We see it on a dual screen device as well. And then I can go ahead and choose the color here. I would like to have a green alien I'm drawing here. I have this green alien drawn here as well. Okay, so, but I can also do an interactive whiteboard. So this is the participant who like joined and opened the whiteboard. Let's go to my Desk Pro and see how the whiteboard works there. So that would have been on my Desk Pro, but I also have my iPad here, which I can also go ahead and, of course, draw a few hair here, or I can go ahead and draw a beard in the other person. Then let me chat as well. So we have the chat here available, and we can see the meeting chat on the right hand side. And I'll go ahead and to the group. I can close this chat, but I would like to also see what others write. So I can see the message popping up on the single screen as on the dual screen device as well. Okay, so one thing we didn't look at yet was the sharing. So I do local share. I plug in the device. There we go. Plugged in, and then the sharing should pop up on the video device. So I'm sharing the mobile phone screen. We are supporting USB-C, HDMI, Miracast, AirPlay, and let's have a look at how sharing actually looks like. So let me choose a photo from Google Photos, and we see that's quite a good quality. We can share also into the meeting, or I can go ahead and say, okay, I want to do device share. Then I can also like choose which input I share here, or I can choose AirPlay as well, share it in the call, and it will immediately share the content in the call. Then stop the sharing from both parts, either on the top left in the Zoom app or on the device itself. But what about the views we have now available? So we again have the multi-speaker view. So we have on the right hand side the participants, on the left hand side we see the shared content, the thumbnail, and the share is shown at the same time, or only the shared content. I think I like this one here actually the most, the multi-view. Then let's have a look on the dual screen. How are the viewing options we have there as well? So we can't unshare the content, show content only. Oh wow, then it's like showing the both at the same time. And if we change this, then we can actually have the, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there is various options to as layouts of what is possible. It's maybe almost a little bit may get a little bit confusing, but I guess like the shared content on one side and the gallery view on the other side, I would say makes the most sense, at least to me. We can also like make this go away so we can see the screen on how it looks like as we are used to. So thank you very much for watching. I hope it helped. I hope you got a feeling on how the Zoom application works or feels like on our devices, being it single screen, being it dual screen, being it a touch screen device like this board behind me here, or a device with a touch controller. You can also keep analyzing your devices, your workspaces. You keep having the amazing interop options. I really enjoyed the experience, I must say, and yeah, I hope it gave you a good overview. Looking forward to see you in my next video, and yes, please don't hesitate to subscribe. That's also one thing I quickly wanted to mention. Thank you very much for all the subscribers. Like last week, so the video before that, actually I managed to reach 1,000 subscribers. For me, this is quite a milestone. So thanks a lot for everybody who subscribed to my channel. I think it's good that it is shared what we are doing here, that how amazing these products are. So thanks a lot. Again, I hope it was of value to you, and looking forward to see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.